Hello and welcome to the Construction EPA Company's tutorials on EPA Pro. Today I'm going to show you how to process an apprentice through their gateway. So we will begin by coming across to the left to Gateway Review, and we will drop this down. And you can see here are the different stages of the gateway. So you'll see as your apprentices go through this process, they will move through each of these stages. So we'll start off in the enrolled section, and as this loads, I will just point you over to here. This is the estimated EPA ready date. You can currently see that those dates have passed and it is now showing in red. So the first thing that we would expect you to do here would be to go in and edit the EPA date, and I will let that load. Okay, so the expected start date is when they start with yourselves. Expected date ready for EPA. This always needs to be as relevant as possible. So if you find that somebody needs a little bit longer before they get processed through their gateway, please just update this date. So all you'd have to do is click into the date, set it for some time in the future. Expected completion date will always need to be after this. And save apprentice. So once you've saved that apprentice, if we then go back into the gateway review over here, we will go back into enrolled and we will be able to see that the date will now show as green. Once you are happy with that, you will come across to confirm and press OK. And once you've confirmed, the apprentice will move into the confirmed section, and this is where you will process their gateway. So we'll go to this confirmed section now, and we can see Samuel Ward and Tegan Green. So Tegan Green, let's process this one. It's a level 2 plasterer. And we can see here the elements screen where we need to upload all the evidence required for this gateway. It's a pretty simple process, and each gateway is tailored to the specific standard that the apprentice is completing. So expect these elements to change depending on the standard. So to attach, we would go into Browse, and you would select your gateway declaration form, but I'm going to use a test file. You need to name the file and click upload. You need to do this for each of the elements on this tab, and I will do this very quickly now. Once you've added all of the evidence against each element, you can proceed to the next page. I'm just going to quickly run through what I've attached here. So we have level 1 maths functional skills and level 1 English functional skills that are required. You can upload the same document for both of these if the results are just showing on one document, but there always needs to be a document in every single element. So even if it's the same document, just upload it twice. Your portfolio of evidence, if it is required on the standard, and attempt at level 2 maths functional skills and English below that as well. Let's move across to evidence. On the evidence tab, you can upload zip files. So if everything is in one place and you would rather attach it this way, then as you did on the elements tab, browse, rename the file and upload. If you would like to attach the ePortfolio link, then please place the link in here with the username and password so that we can view any of the evidence that the apprentice has accumulated during their apprenticeship with yourselves. If there are any notes that you would like to direct us to a specific section, then please place that down here. Moving across to the apprentice details, you can check over everything, make sure that everything is correct. Once you're happy, click in this to make sure that you've confirmed and click next. Now, this is the approval and declaration page. Here, there's little tick boxes just to remind you that all the evidence is attached. And then you read through the section here, add your name, sign here. You can clear the signature if you're not happy and do it again. At this point, if you are ready to submit to the gateway, you need to come down and click this toggle across to the right and then submit gateway. If there is pieces of evidence missing still, you can make sure that it's flicked to the left and you can just save it and come back to it at a later date. Once you click submit gateway, it will just remind you that you will be charged from this point. So as long as you're happy with everything, you click OK. And then it will take you back to the original screen. Once you have completed gateway and everything has been accepted, you are able to then book the endpoint assessment for the apprentice. And I will show you this in another video.